Everybody, it's your boy Dune, and I'm back with another video. So pretty much, boys, as you see by the title of this video, I just took a W on YM30. So pretty much, I'm just gonna explain how I took this trade, why I took this trade, and pretty much how I got up to 660 today, right? So first of all, boys, I took a trade on MNQ. It lost. Actually, no, it didn't lose. I took a trade on MNQ, and I think I went break even or something, right? Because you see, like, this is the trade here that I would have took, and you see, boom, we got our gap right here. We see that on the higher time frame we're selling off nicely, and we also on the 5 minute we see that we got a touch from off this gap right here. So I was like, okay, cool. We probably want to sell off here just from seeing the higher time frame. So boom, we end up getting the touch up there, touching inside this gap, and eventually getting the sell off, right? Just like this after seeing this gap right here, right? But this trade just didn't really, I think I ended up break even in this trade or doing something in this trade. Then I took one more and I think I took like a little bit of a L or something like that. But I was still in my drawdown area, so I ended up taking another trade because I seen on YM that basically pretty much similar to the same thing is happening, right? And I just seen that we're coming off this gap, a gap off here, like the 2 minute. Well, we're just, yeah, coming off the 2 minute, touching off 2 minute, off this gap right here. See how we're touching this, off this wick, we're touching in this gap, right? So that's it. That's telling me that pretty much we can now kind of sell off because we're wicking off this gap. So I'm expecting it to kind of reverse here, right? So as soon as I got on the charts, because I was on MQ the whole time, I literally just got on YM and took this trade. I guess like what 7, 8 minutes ago. So boom, I seen this right, touching into this gap. I see we have our model here. We have a gap right here, and right there, right. So we see we got the first break of the gap. Technically, you would have taken actually the trade here, but I showed up late. But let's say you would have took the trade here right above the gap. What I would have did is put my SL right above this, above the high where the gap actually was, wicked out at. Target the low or target one or two, and that would have been my trade specifically. Or I would have just kept it right at our right above like this candle because if regularly, I don't really I don't think that's kind of what I need to say, but usually as soon as you place your short and your long thingy, I don't know what's really called, but as soon as you place that right, it basically aligns it for you, or it basically like gives you like a correct amount, you know, of where or a correct area where your SL can be. So, my trade was specifically, like this right here, boom, close below, target this right here, right? Target the low. So that would be my trade. And we see that we could possibly go through there, right? Now, um, if we actually go to the trade that I took, because that's the real trade. If you actually would have been live market, you seen this, okay, cool. You would put your SO right above that, and you see we actually kept it. This is actually very clean. I'm gonna start looking at YM from now on as well, a little bit more, making sure I'm checking 30 because 30 is, I mean, that is pretty clean. It held this to the T, broke the gap, held the gap pretty nicely, sold right back off. I seen this, so I was like, okay, cool. We already broke. We came back up and we're weakening out here because I was literally watching this candle form. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, we're gonna get in here because I got in really whenever I could because we already got the break that we needed. This is already my model. All this is the pullback, touching inside the gap is just literally just a retest inside the gap. So the retest allowed me to getting a retest allowed me to see like, okay, cool, let's take our entry here because we already got our model. We just need to get in the market. So boom, in the market, put our SL, put our TP, and boom, and we just kind of ran it. We was expecting to hit, into this gap right here, this would have gave me 500 bucks profit. I was trailing my drawdown or trailing my stop loss, and we eventually just got to I think like $700, but I was down like 50 or 40. So yeah, I mean, crazy trade. I was expecting just to reach this gap for 500 bucks profit and up holding it for 200 bucks more. So not a bad trade, boys. Like 350. That's a 1 to 3 risk reward here. We see we that also got that trade that I was showing you guys at first that I would have actually taken if I was here on time. Like if I was actually watching 30 at the time, I would have took something different, something like this. That's what I would have, something like that, which would be a 1 to 2 right here, right? Perfect trade. I mean, everything would have worked out if you would have just set your SL, set your TP, not worry about what's going on. Take your break even right here because there's nothing else unless you want to take this as break even. But if you would have took this as break even, you actually now you would have been actually fine. If after a hit right here, if this was your break even, because that's actually would have been mine, then you still would have took profit on this because once it because it didn't come back up yet, right? So since if it would have hit right here already, then you move to break even, and your actual entry is right here. Then yeah, you would have been stopped break even. But since it barely missed it by literally nothing, you actually would have won here if you would have took that exact trade. Now, if you just waited and you came a little bit later and you seen that okay, cool, we got the trade, but we just also retested, so just gotta get in whatever I can. Then yeah, it would have been a lot easier. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. Like easy, pretty simple day. In and out. Let my TP get hit. I was, just expecting it to do what it had to do. I mean, even if it did reverse to my SL, I would just let it get hit. Just gotta kind of let these things happen. Like right now, I could probably take another trade if I want, right? Just knowing that we got to pull back inside this candle, so we're most likely gonna continue to sell down. And like a thing you can do, let's say I would actually take this trade, knowing that yeah, cool, most likely gonna sell down here. I would just do a 1 to 1, just like so. So easy 1 to 1 entry right here. SL right above this whole entire area, and we'll see, right? So this is a trade that you could typically take, just knowing how candles work, knowing how the market moves. But it's not the smartest thing because the market could use this as a liquidity sweep. You see it right here on the 1 hour. It could easily just, you know what, we're gonna use this as a liquidity sweep. What I would be targeting if I was actually like expecting this to play out is this right here. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much about it. I was just showing you guys, like, really just effing around, honestly. Showing you guys, like, yeah, you could take that, but it's not really what you would want to take, as you see. But yeah, boys and women, that's really about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to come on here and show you guys the profit. So far, we've got 2 accounts in profit right now, and that's tough. But yeah, we got 2 accounts in profit right now. We ended up blowing, I think, like 2 accounts as well. I had like some old, super old account that I blew, and I had like a newer account that I blew. Just honestly over risking, trying to pass in 2 days. But with my strategy, I realized I just need to pass in like a week or two. Not typically a month. I'd rather try to pass a little bit earlier. That's why I risk a little bit more. But I'd rather pass in like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks if I can. Probably, possibly, full max like a month. But I'd rather just pass in like 2 weeks. So that's really about it, boys. Got another trading day tomorrow. I lost yesterday. I didn't get to actually record a video yesterday, but I lost a small amount. I think I lost like 150 bucks yesterday, and it was on like I think a buy or no, no, sell or something. Like I don't know. Honestly, yesterday was a good day for buys. That's what I expected. I missed my trade, and I think FOMO kind of made me take a L right there. Which it wasn't a big L, you know. I risked 250 a day, so for me to only take 150, that's $100 difference, right? So it was a small L, but keep the L's low, wins big. But even though it was a small L, still a L, still something to learn from. But yeah, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I ain't gonna keep talking. Continue to, tune in. Tell me what you guys want to watch, what you guys want to see from me. If you guys like this type of content, just let me know something, boys. And thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoy your day. And peace. Peace.